Okay, so this is my palletizzer. So the latest robotic arm we produce. So this is full access robotic arm. It is from the original industrial palletizzer robot. So it can do the pick and place very quick and accuracy, very accurate. So this can be used for some education purpose, or if you want to have the intro level of the robotic arm, so you can start this.
Yeah, this is a newest product. Why are you making the new one more less servo?
Yeah, so there are many directions. So for the robotic arm, so usually we think of robotic arms. We have like 3 directions. So the horizontal direction is different types of robotic arms. So just like the cobots, it is 6 degree of freedom, and the palletizzer is 4 degree of freedom. And we also have some other robotic arms. So we will launch in the following few months. Traditionally in the industry, we have the cobots, traditional 6 degree of freedom robotic arm, palletizzer, SCARA, Delta robot. So we usually call it a spider robot. So there's 3 axes, 3 links, and also the dual arm robot. So dual arm robot, there are many companies produce this. So this is one direction. We call it horizontal direction, and in the vertical direction, we use different, just different size of the robotic arm. So we have the intro level. So if you want to have more payload, so we have 1 kilograms. My cobot 320. So this also sell very good in some European countries. And we also have the pro levels robotic arm. So we also have my cobot Pro 600. So that is for some commercial usage. We saw this a lot in Chinese, like some cafe, automation cafe, and with some professional AGV. So they use this to do the pick and place when the AGV is positioning in some position.
600 and is 320, and also the my cobot is almost similar structure. 6 servo.
They are all cobots. So we have cobots, SCARA, palletizzer, these different kinds of robots. And another direction, so that is the depth.
Pro or entry level.
Yeah, the horizontal is different types of robotic arm, and the vertical is the different size. The intro level, and the professional level, and some other robots like 300. We use harmonic drive to drive that kind of robot. For this, we use parallel gears. So there are different types of settings, and for the depth level, we use different controllers. So we have M5 stack. So we have a very deep cooperation with M5 stack. M5 stack.
Yes, also M5 stack.
M5 stack, and then we also have the Pi version, the Raspberry Pi. And so this one is also
the Raspberry Pi.
Pi.
The 280 Raspberry Pi and 320 Raspberry Pi is the same. Same Raspberry Pi.
The Raspberry Pi 4B. 4B.
Yes, 600 also same Raspberry Pi.
Okay. 4B. So we are also trying some other boards. We are already cooperating with some other companies, so we can discuss this later. So this is full access. So different kind of robotic arm have its own advantages. For example, 6 degree of freedom. So it have more, just like the DOF, it have more freedom.
Yes, more freedom.
So it can do more things than this parallel purely towards the
yes, enjoying is a different.
Yeah. But for this one, it's relatively easy for people to learn from scratch because it always towards the bottom. So this is also relevant, accurate than the 6 degree of freedom.
Yes. Imagine robotic arm is many people just imagine robotic arm means in this paradise.
Yes. And also many companies produce this kind of robots before, but for their products, the links are all sides.
Yes.
So we use the whole cover to make this very safe, so people will not just cut their fingers inside this.
Yeah, in this cover and product design is user's advantage.
Yes. So we just integrate all the item and all the softwares inside this.
Yes.
So we are just make this as easy as possible. And for other robots, so we have each kind of small robots, we have its own advantages in that section.
Yes.
So this is why we make this. And for my cobot, this is the smallest cobots so ever made.
Yes.
And we are the only company like make this kind of cobot. And this so for this kind of robots, it has 6 GB freedom. It can do the pick and place.
Yes.
You can teach and drag and do many things. Many interesting things from your thoughts.
Yeah, the smallest of cobots.
Yes. And so we just use different controllers for the M5 version. You can easily to teach and demonstrate through this small screen. It is very easy for entry-level people to communicate with this.
Yeah, small screen is very important.
Yes.
Very important.
For the Pi version, so if some makers, they are familiar with Raspberry Pi.
Yes.
So they would like to know more about the system itself, because for this one, you don't need to use any other computer. You can directly use the computer inside this.
Yes.
So there are totally different types of programming thoughts.
I think so.
Yes.
This Pi version is more and more all-in-one. In the Docker inside and also ROS inside.
Yes. Because some people just like the two big difference between the Arduino and the Pi teams. So if you want to use microcontroller or ESP32, so maybe use this one. And if you want to have some embedded system, the Ubuntu or Linux or some other system, so you can use this.
Yes.
Okay.
Pi version is more ROS friendly.
So my AGV.
Yes, AGV.
So my AGV, the original thoughts of my AGV is the two main things with the cobot. The first is the vision, the cameras, and the secondly that is the mobility. So we call it AGV. Because it's just like a human.
Yes.
We have arms, legs, and eyes. And so except this, so other components in your body can be put inside the whole system.
Yes.
So my AGV is made mainly for our robotic arm. So because we also have many good partnership with other AGV's company. They produce their own professional AGV, but for us, we produce AGV for robotic arm. So the main thoughts of AGV is it can put robotic arm inside the AGV, and it has the LiDAR, and so we already put the Pi inside this, so you can directly use this to communicate with the robots. And then later we will put all the pumps, the suction pump, and some other equipments for the robotic arm inside this. So the AGV is suitable for different kind of robotic arm. So this is the story of AGV. For our AGV is the what we call it is for the combination of the robotic arm and the AGV. So this is the original source.
280 and palletizer, all AGVs are supported to these three robotics arms, right?
For all the small robotic arms. So because we have the Lego pins, so we can directly put it inside like this, and they can move around.
And the AGV will be power source to the robotic arm, right?
Yes. So it has the more powerful batteries inside this.
And power produced to the small robotic arms.
Yes. So 320. So this is a little bit bigger robotic arm. So it can. So its payload is 1 kilogram. So if you want to have some bigger payload to achieve or accomplish your thoughts, your ideas. So this one is more suitable for that kind of usage.
The 320 can support to the moving 24 hours, right?
1 kilogram.
1 kilogram and moving more continuously.
Moving.
Like the 280 is cannot move all the time and every day.
Yes. So its lifetime is more longer than this one, and it uses the industrial level of the servos, the gears. So this one is much durable. Durable. And for the Muscat, so we already launched the Muscat for like more than 1 year. We are still producing and delivering this Muscat because it's relevant, complex than we thought.
Yes.
So we are trying to finish all the delivery in the following few months. Must be within this year.
This one is quite interesting, the R&D. I really love that.
Yes. We have many new sorts of this one. So we will produce more game side of this cat. So how to play the cell phone game with the mouse cat. It will have more interesting stuff. So this one will be accomplished in the following few months. So this is what happens right now.
Mouse cat also the own microcontroller.
Right now we use Raspberry Pi inside this, so people can directly. People can also use the Blockly to program inside this. So this is the same thing for all different robots. We have Blockly, so you can use the visual programming to program the different robots.
We Switch Science started selling the microbot in last around 6-7 months. The Japanese market is very excited about the ROS, robotic OS. All your product is support the robotic OS.
So right now the Muscat is. But for all other robots, they both support the ROS, the robot operating system. We are also cooperating with the official ROS. So we are trying to make some official tutorials for the different robotic arm. We are connecting their companies.
Support robotic operating system is quite important. How was your feedback from the market in maybe last 6 months?
In the past 6 or 7 months, because we upgrade the softwares a lot. Right now, because we are launching more and more robotic arms, so we combine all the Gitbooks in one Gitbook, so make people too easy to learn how to use the robotic arms. For the ROS side, from beginning we only support some simple APIs. But later we support the cameras with the ROS, so people can do the pick and place and can recognize different QR code and objects. And this kind of objects can be also displayed in the ROS. So we have more interactions with the ROS system, and we have more services and topics in the rows, so they have more functions. And also in the rows, in the Pi version, we can directly support the blockly.
Yes.
So blockly with rows, so you can do many things in one robotic arm.
Yeah, I think so. How was ROS movement in China?
ROS movement.
ROS developer in China.
Because these are different, two different. What I can say, it is two different maker cultural.
Yes.
Because in China, people just produce the tutorials and publish in Zhihu. But in Japanese, they publish in Twitter.
Yes.
There are two different kind of platforms. And in Zhihu, and we have many makers. They make tutorials how to do the kinematics, so the rows in Zhihu and in Bilibili. But in Japanese, they produce this kind of materials and launch in Twitter.
Yes, Twitter.
So there are two different platforms.
Many Japanese ROS community also excited about your product because of current many ROS products are too complicated and too expensive. But now many people learning ROS in the beginning. Your product is very good for them.
Yes. So later, once we produce a robotic arm, so we will support the ROS from the beginning. So which allow people to have the intro level to learn the ROS system. Because for the ROS, if you don't have the robotic arm, so you can only simulate everything inside the software. But a hardware can prove what you already make and what you already calculate. So this will be a very useful tool to achieve this goal.
This is quite important. The open source hardware and ROS and in some kinetic design.
Yes. So the ROS community is growing very fast. So we are cooperating with the official ROS. Okay.